Welcome back to Hell Let Loose. Today I'll be showing you some of the pitfalls of tank commanding and why teeny tiny tanks are so much better than massive tanks. And I'm in. I've joined a German server as the Germans for full immersion. Problem is, everyone speaks German. Despite the language barrier, I have full faith in my driver, who has just crashed straight into this tree. And then has crashed straight into this trench. So much for German efficiency. We are completely stuck.
Dann umso mehr, also Item bitte bei Möglichkeit dann jetzt How und Easy bei Metal Bridge unterstützen bitte.
Now I am completely spoilt for choice. Let's take this one. And despite leaving my squad open, no one has joined me. I am all by myself. And to make matters worse, the tanks are glitching slightly, and there is an enemy lying just outside my tank doing a great impression of a German lying on the ground. I'll just switch seats and deal with this humanely. Ah, the Germans. Oh, a direct hit with an armour-piercing shell might have been overkill. But stand by for this squad leader's voice.
New garrison down again, because they took it down.
Could this be my first ever tank-on-tank tank kill? Try saying that 3 times. Not with shooting like that, it won't be. Now's my chance for redemption. Redeemed. Well, I've managed to get myself disabled, so it's time for the most dramatic kill of the game. Look at this teeny tiny tank. I recall it didn't go well last time. Hiding won't save you.
I think you see what you see.
Unfortunately, that is a much larger tank, and our driver cannot find the reverse gear. Something about Americans and manual transmission. Taking things back to the street with a good old tank drive-by.
Ooh, this is interesting. Let's do this. Look for more.
Why use a machine gun on point-blank enemies when you can atomize them with an AP shell? Not my proudest moment. As part of tank crew, having a microphone is essential. Unfortunately, our driver does not, and has done this.
Juice, you motherfucker.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, we're completely boned as a team, and there's an enemy tank right in front of us. I'm going to go and hide in this house.
Yeah, Juice is just a douche.
Which is crawling with enemies. Luckily, I'm more effective with a pistol than I am with a tank. Now it's time to demonstrate why tiny recon tanks are superior to larger tanks. Obviously, it's driver dependent.
Here he is.
Good, our first catch of the day. From the rear. And because we're so manoeuvrable, we can get straight behind him. There's no excuse for missing from this range.
Hey! Gonna ambush us.
Fearing the worst, they've taken to guerrilla tactics and are hiding in the trees. It won't save them.
This body just covered my windscreen.
Remember though, tiny tanks are only as good as their driver. Here we see the famous 15-point maneuver. That was so successful, I'm going to try again as the Germans in a tiny tank.
Copy that.
Let's see if our tiny Puma can knock out this American behemoth.
Holding. Good hit.
Well, we hit it, but we can't take all the credit for that one. The next field over, we found another one. I can't tell at this range whether I'm hitting it or not, but we've definitely got its attention.
Copy. Tell me when to get the fuck out of here. We might have to bail.
This is probably a good time to run away!
We're out of here.
That whooshing sound was a tank shell narrowly missing us. After bravely fleeing in a gigantic circle,
12 o'clock.
this happened.
Oh, that's...
Our tank commander was very excited.
Shoot.
Oh, I think that one might have hit the tree.
Funny as.
We'll give that another go.
He's fucking screaming and jumped out. There's another one. Shoot it! Oh my god! Keep going! Fire! Oh my god!
Well, that's one gigantic tank down.
Beautiful. Shoot the fucking tank! Oh god!
There is no way we should win a point-blank tank duel, unless, of course, we've knocked out its turret. Apologies for my commander's screaming.
I really hope he's not aiming at us. Copy that. Alright. Oh, he... Alright, I'm moving back. Yep. He just can't aim down.
Their brave mechanic is out to attempt to fix
Good
it.
kill.
That was foolish.
What the fuck? Did that one hit us? I think it skipped off us. Oh my god. Took out the heavy and the medium.
After showing these much larger tanks why the teeny tiny tank is superior, I think it's time to call it a day. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe for more Hell Let Loose.